What's up, everybody? It's your man, Big Smoot.
It's your boy, AJ.
And it's your boy, Terrell.
And we're back again with another motherfucking episode of
Shoot the motherfucking three, man. How we doing? And we also got a very special guest. The Miss Lovely Shanell is in the building. How you doing?
Good. How y'all doing?
Doing good, doing
great.
It's great to have you on, you know. I want to say blessed us with your presence.
I appreciate it. I'm
Definitely.
glad to be here.
Well, as we like to start every week. Damn, what was I about to say? You got to check on the ones that's smiling just as the ones that's not smiling.
Facts.
Man.
Real shit.
When I heard that, I was like, damn, you got to take that to heart. Say it every week. But Sue, how was your week, brother? How you been?
I've been good, bro. Shit, as always, getting back to the money, trying to just stay out of the way. Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah, it was a holiday weekend.
How was y'all Thanksgiving?
It was decent.
It was good.
Good. Holidays always hard, but it's decent. It was decent.
Okay.
Ate good, so.
That's for sure.
Man, Thanksgiving mid. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
No, it's not.
Thanksgiving is a mid holiday, bro. This is why I say
Nigga, you can only say that when your food is mid, nigga. So your food must have been mid.
No, my food was decent. This year it didn't smack as much as it been in the past years. It
Exactly.
smacked the same way. It smacked the same way, I'll be honest. But growing up, bro, I feel like I used to eat like 3 plates and shit. Now, bro, I can barely, I'll be like, 1 plate, I'm good. Like, I'm okay. I don't want, here's the thing. Now you can get yams and greens and all that shit any day of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you choose to, though? Like, this, I heard somebody say this on the stream, and I was like, I kind of agree with you. Do you choose to go and eat that collective of food together at any other point in time in the year? Do you be like, I want Thanksgiving food on a random March Thursday? No, you ain't gonna ask for it.
Hey, look, man, it's Soul Food Thursday, okay? That's when we get together and we eat all the good soul food,
Yeah, Thanksgiving food is kind of like soul food.
basically.
Without the ham and turkey, you probably using like chicken or, you know what I mean? But
We gotta ride our palate. We gotta, widen our palate on Thanksgiving Day. Because now, I feel like, man, because I don't know, I'd rather have some Thai food or some shit. Because if you ask me, 10 out of 10, I want some Thai.
The hell is wrong with you?
Terrible idea.
on Thanksgiving?
Any other time out
Thai food?
Thanksgiving.
That's the thing, but that's why it's mid. Because why do you don't want them Thanksgiving food on the other day? I don't know.
I'm not understanding.
You just sound like a Thanksgiving hater. For real. Why you hating on Thanksgiving,
Your
bro?
point is mid.
You should lose. You gonna lose your fat boy card, bro. Like, what's wrong with you?
Not lose your fat boy card.
I do agree with you, though, that it is a 1 plate minimum now. Like, it's like, all right, I ate a plate, put a plate to the side, I'm decent after that. Then it's just kind of a regular day. So I can agree with you on that. But
I feel you. I didn't even take food to
I
go.
feel that.
coming that together and everything like that, that's not me. That's kind of...
Bro, you hanging out with people you choose to
Yeah.
not hang out with all year. You live in the same state as this motherfucker. You ain't seen them all year long, but today you see. Like, this thing. And Mariah's, but see, there's a difference. We went to Mariah's house, right? That's a small gathering. Think about it. It was her, her intermediate family and then like 2 other people. You know what I mean? Where I went to my mom and dad's house. It was literally my sister and my mom and dad. It was in Shay. So it was like, you know what I mean? Those just close family members. However, when you go to the big family gatherings, like my other side of the family, we used to go to their house, right? Big ass family gathering. 30, 40 people there, big ass one. I live in the same state as half you motherfuckers. Majority of you people. I seen y'all once, maybe twice this whole year. And then on Thanksgiving, we act like we best friends. Nigga, I haven't talked to you all year.
Nah, that's not true, bro. I think it's more of like one of those things, like, right, you may go to a family member's house, but you don't see all of them at the same time. So
It's the having the collective of them together.
all it together. And
I feel you.
You know, do what you do, play cards, get drunk, all that shit. My shit was nice. I got drunk in the middle of the day before the food was made, passed out, woke up when the food was ready. So
That's a decent day.
Yeah,
That's a decent ass day.
I drunk a little bit more after that. So
What was your week, Terrell? Besides Thanksgiving?
my shit was straight, working like a motherfucker. Black Friday was nice to me. Cyber Monday was nice to me.
I feel you on that. Double
bunch
duty.
of deals, bunch of shit bought. That's all I got to say. But nah, it was straight.
All right, how was your week, Shanell?
My week was good. Like I said, the holidays are always kind of hard for my family just because we took a lot of losses last year.
That did.
Back to back.
Yeah.
So, it's sometimes a little tension. It's a little,
Still,
But-
emotions still running high.
Yeah, they're a little high, but I mean, it's good for me because I feel like life is short. I mean, you got to cherish the people that's still here. So, I mean, I had a good Thanksgiving.
Nah, I feel you on that one because my family just had 2 losses back to back. Like, so I feel you
Yeah.
on that one. Like, holidays is most definitely hard when certain people ain't there no more.
That you're used to seeing,
Right.
all the time.
Yeah, let's see. I definitely did have 2 back to back. Because even my dad had brought that up because, like, this girl Sherion's dad passed away, and then Jamie's dad passed away, and it was just like a lot of I feel like this year was like those double O.
Sorry.
I think just the losses this year was something crazy overall for a lot of people. And that was one thing I realized in a lot of people's families, like, was a big stick out this year, was like losses and shit. It was like a big piece.
Do y'all not feel the impact of celebrity losses though?
Yeah.
Some celebrities, I ain't gonna lie,
celebrity
Takeoff is
losses
still
sometimes.
way, like when I seen Offset post that,
Like I know we don't know them, but I mean it's just the energy of like people just passing back to back to back to back. It's like, damn,
Yeah.
it's somebody dying every fucking week. Like,
I can agree. I can agree that like some people losses make the world feel a little odd. Like I feel like when Virgil passed last year, like that was a weird day. Like when they were like when his Instagram accounts announces it, and it's like the world got like impacted. Like Kobe, like that was one that I was like smooth. I was like.
Kobe took me out. I ain't gonna lie.
I cried.
Kobe
when
took me
died,
out.
bro.
I knew it was gonna be a fucked up year when he died. I said, damn, what? I mean,
Yeah,
that was like
and
the
then wasn't
beginning of
COVID
the, and then
following?
COVID.
Then
Yeah,
COVID
you know,
followed?
it was like the beginning of the year.
Damn, that was some fucked up shit. That year overall last year was just
It's hard.
yeah, that was And this year just in general, this year even too. But my week was been decent. It was smooth. Black Friday, definitely went Black Friday shopping. Spent way too much money. Hey, Terrell, that hat just dropped right now.
Which one?
The ones from my pro image. I ain't gonna lie. Yep.
Oh, you niggas serious?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I had to tell Terrell because I just seen what the time was because my phone vibrated. So, I gotta tell Terrell live on the air. You gotta go ahead, grab that. I know you wanted it. I know you wanted it. So help him out.
When it comes to certain items, I hate not just going to get it. Like
You hate having to go in online and check out and try to rush and all that.
I would go to the store and pick them motherfucker up same day type of dude.
I feel you.
Like certain items I can understand, but it's one it's like clothing. I don't want to wait for that shit. I'm gonna wait for it.
Yeah, and I gotta try shit on, depending on the brand. Like if I know the brand, then it's like okay, I can order it. But otherwise, I gotta try shit on.
I be so scared what ordering, but in store don't be having what I want a lot of times, you know, and it be making me mad because it's like I don't want it from you. I want it from him. From this because it's cheaper. I want to buy it from him versus going to you. Like now I want to go to your store and just try it on, but then I do it fit the same. Like do it
Right.
That should be irritating as hell.
It kind of works both ways for me. Like sometimes you might be able to find stuff in stores, but you really can't. And then you go online. There's all type of shit, but everybody go online. So half the shit be gone already.
Bro, I hate
the stores don't be having shit though.
Right.
Like the stores don't be having nothing these days.
They don't get the good colors.
People be so excited, like, I'm gonna come to MOA when I come to Minnesota. They be like, y'all gonna be disappointed.
Right.
Unless you into Nordstrom, you into Macy's.
Okay.
I don't really know what else to tell you, brother.
Walking from store to store just to be disappointed.
It's like I was at the mall and there is a lot of like individual branded stores that be like, why? How did you like selling couches in the mall is real weird to me. Like Love Sack being in malls is real weird. Like who the fuck would be walking around the mall and be like, a couch?
I
need a couch.
Right, I'm
like right now. Like,
they delivering that motherfucker there or
no? But see, but this thing,
because who the hell is just walking out of the mall with a couch, bro?
But it's just like I actually asked that question, but I just realized I know the answer because Sleep Number, right? I used to work at Sleep Number. Sleep Number stores are in malls specifically. Mm-hmm. The reason they say they market in malls and the reason their most highest sold product like stores are in malls is because you've walked around a mall all day, right? This bed could feel like shit to you. Like, could literally feel like shit. But soon as you sit down, you're gonna be like, damn, this is comfortable as hell. Because you've been walking around the mall all day.
Smart.
Oh, they smart.
Damn, this comfortable as hell.
They
like,
try to get people.
Then they turn the feet warmer on you. You gonna be like, oh. I mean,
foot warmer.
But what I was gonna say this week, we talked about this a little bit before we started, but I gotta say this. Mulan and the whole story of the sexual tension between the man on Mulan and Mulan, the whole first half of the movie. Listen to these songs. First off, great song. I'll Make a Man Out of You. One of the greatest movie reels where they like do the time lapse over the training. Like, great song. But a lot of sexual tension between the man and Mulan the whole first half when she was supposed to be a man. Not really feeling it, to be honest. So I thought about that, had to point that out there. Now, with that though, do y'all feel like in Disney movies, when you watch them when you get older, that the story be like a little darker than you think? Because Humpback to Notre Dame, it's a song on there, right? That they said is one of the best Disney songs that I watched in this video. That shit was dark as hell. He was like singing like the Raise Hellfire or some shit. And the song was about sending a girl's soul to the devil to come back as a new person. I was like, time the fuck out. This isn't a kid's movie? Like, look it up. It's this like Hellfire song that some man sings on Humpback of Notre Dame. Talking about a woman going to devil and coming back. Even like the song in Hercules where the girl gets her soul took and it's going to Hades. Like, that is a very dark, dark time. Like,
yeah. It makes it playful and joyful, but it's kind of dark.
But it'd be real dark when you get older and you start to really understand like the terminology behind like the metaphors in which they're saying in their songs. It'd be like,
You know what's crazy you say that? I was just talking to somebody about that, and they were saying like Disney got all these conspiracies and things on YouTube where you kind of like can hear like different versions of the songs or hear like what they really mean and stuff like that. And I didn't listen to it because I don't be in all that weird shit.
You like, I don't want to.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick to what I know. I ain't even about to tap into that.
Yeah. The only one I know that like for sure is like a crazy story is the two of them. The Mary Poppins story is like a hella dark undertone. Like if you watch the Saving Mr. Banks movie, they tell the story in the back to that. Like Mary Poppins is not there to save the kids; she's there to save the dad. Deep ass story. Back to background to that, and then also the Lion King has like a crazy story because it's like supposed to be off of like some Asian ancient story. But it's supposed to be like, well, no, it's an African ancient story or some shit like that they stole and like transferred to like animals.
And Pocahontas, terrible background.
Literally, it's literally them. Yeah, that's just fucked up. Like I was saying, Pocahontas is just literally a fucked up thing.
We all know that bullshit.
All right, how do y'all feel about this? I got one last thing I've seen this last week. And people felt a little iffy about it. So y'all know the Cleveland Indians no longer allow people to use the Wahoo logo, the Indian red head face with the bandana fur, right? Can't make that no more. Right. On Thanksgiving, this store released that hat, like that edition of like the Wahoo hat on Thanksgiving. A lot of people were like, hey, that's kind of fucked up. Like, hey, but then some people was like, hey, this is showing homage to the Indians, you know, like. But how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like that's fucked up, or do y'all feel like that's like okay?
I don't understand why it was banned.
I look at it like this.
I'm not saying it because my fault. You go ahead.
Oh, nah, go ahead, bro. You was talking, bro.
I don't understand why it's banned in the first place. Why they mad?
It's the red. So because just like the Redskins, you're being super racist that you made the person they're Indian and then you made them red. Right. And then like you have the native flag. They have the super long pointy nose that like Indians supposed to have. Right. And shit like that. So it's like, what is it? Like, not saying you're culture vulturing, but you're indulging on a culture. Versus like if somebody made a team called the Caucasians. Or the niggers. Like,
so they like
what I mean?
mocking
like,
the culture?
People feel like that kind of that sense. Like, that's why the Washington Redskins aren't the Washington Redskins no more. They're the Washington Commanders.
Well, the Washington Redskins was like, that was just plain racist.
They just call them Redskins.
Redskins, right. Bro. It's like you said, if you called them the Washington niggas, people will be like, yo, like, come on, bro. Like, you really not going to change the name?
Redskins
it's a derogatory term for calling Indians, like, because they're red or tone. Yeah. So, like, the Indians, the Cleveland Indians had a red mascot, and he was Indian. Right. And it was like,
well, I could see, that's fucked up.
Yeah, so people pointed that out. They was like, that's kind of fucked up.
And then to drop it on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving? Like, y'all could have chose any other day out the week. Y'all chose Thanksgiving to drop it?
Yeah, and I think, like, Florida State only got to keep the Seminole name.
Yeah, because it's a term for warrior and not
because they actually they got permission.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Hey, but I want to get into our first topic. I'm sorry. All right, so our first topic I want to talk about because this Thanksgiving weekend was long as hell. I got off work halfway through the day on Friday.
My nigga, did you touch the mic?
No.
I mean, not touch the mic, but touch the little thing.
No, I unlocked
you got me over here paranoid, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'll be accidentally hitting pause on. I'll be click on. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a little rubber band. No,
Sorry.
So do y'all ever feel like after a long break, y'all be forgetting that y'all got a job? Cause I got off work early Friday, had all day Thursday, y'all. When I say it came to Sunday night, I literally forgot I had to work on Monday. I was like, damn, I got a job. Like I was staying until 2 a.m. I was like, hold on, brother, you got a pocket. You got to work at 8 a.m.
I don't ever forget. I just be like, I don't ever forget, but I be hating that I have to go back. If I'm on vacation, I'll probably forget, but like over a weekend, I can't forget. I know when that's Sunday.
Oh, quick Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Facts. A long week, yeah. Like I mean, I wouldn't forget, but it'd just be like, damn, I really gotta go back to this month.
After that vacation, though, it'd be like, bro, y'all know y'all want to give me an extra day. Y'all want to give me an extra day just so.
Like calling off or some shit.
Bro, every day when I get back from vacation, I'll be thinking, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'll be sick for you niggas. Like, I hate that.
Nah, I feel you. The only time I didn't feel like that was when I was out for like 2 weeks for my wisdom teeth.
You was ready to go back?
I was ready to go back, nigga. I was like, nigga, I can't wait to go see these motherfuckers, bro. I want to hear the machines and all that. I want all that shit, bro.
I can feel you on that. Well, I ain't gonna stay. I thought I used to miss my coworkers when COVID first started, and I got to when I was working from home. Mm-hmm. Then I started realizing when they started allowing us to come back, I was like, I don't really miss you people. I don't like y'all. I don't really like y'all.
I guess mine ain't so bad. I work from home. So it ain't too bad, but just being in the meetings on Zoom, like, they be like, turn your cameras on. I don't want to look at y'all.
I be sitting in there. One day I got on. I felt this was a little racist towards me. They was like, turn your camera on. Turn my camera off. I don't wear my earrings like unless I really go out, but sometimes I forget. Mm. And he was like, oh, you got nice earrings. And I was like, thank you. And then I thought to myself, like, that's a little racist. Y'all pointed out that I had earrings in. I feel a little racism with that. He was like, oh, nice.
That wasn't racist. He gave you compliment.
No, I got some studs in. All I had was some studs in. That wasn't that nice.
They just pointed out because you looked a little too black.
I looked a little too nigga. They see the little rossi, and it was like,
they just can't notice the earrings and just give you a compliment.
I ain't gonna lie, it be real subliminal with them, bro. It don't be straightforward.
Come on, man. Y'all just looking for racism in that
one. Brother.
They pulled out their earrings. They like, AJ a little
nigga. It's a real nigga.
Everything ain't race.
Never seen him with those before. I like your earrings. No, you don't.
No, you know you don't like these. You know you just say I look different. But no, the camera zooms be kidding me. I work from home just as well, so my couch is the furthest I go in the morning.
Man, I be turn them off. Like, no, I'm not putting my camera on. It be 50 people in there. What y'all ain't looking at all of us. Like, be for real.
I'm gonna be pushed back to the back anyways. Goddamn.
Right. The more people join, I'm gonna scoot to the back. So, yeah, I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, shit. All you need to see is my forehead anyways. Goddamn it.
I can't be on the Zoom call. They see me staring out of space too much. They like, tell you all like, my fault. I ain't even. I do that shit a lot.
No, Kyle, I forgot I was in a meeting with my camera on. And I laid back on my couch on my phone, and I looked at my camera and realized it was looking at me laying down. I was like, oh, shit. I sat up so quick. I said, God damn.
I'll be real. Like, I can't do that work from home shit, bro. I gotta go in.
You would love it, bro. I'm telling y'all would love it.
I love working from home.
Because I feel like I would do nothing. Like, for real.
I mean, it depends on the job. Like, I work for corporate at Target, so we don't do shit but, like, work on cases all day. And, like, you take breaks. You like, they don't be paying attention. I mean, as long as you get your work done, like, they don't be giving a fuck.
Yeah. I just sit there all day, bro. I gotta move around.
Right.
Nah, yeah. I mean, like, in summertime breaks, I probably take walks or do something, but I don't know, because then, like, when I go into, if it's something that I'm passionate about, like my actual job that I like to do, then it's like, okay. But if it's like a corporate, it's like, yeah, I work from home. I want to see y'all niggas. Like, I don't want to see y'all every day.
I'm telling you, in that difference of going home, like, I used to really enjoy going in the office. Like, oh, shit, I can go in there, get a meal cooked for me, go to a little stove in there, all this shit. Mingle with my coworkers. Then I realized working from home, I don't really miss all that. Like, all that can go. Like, I'm cool on all that. If you want to really talk to me, you can IM me. Or you can Teams me, really, if you want to. You know what I mean? We can DM each other if you really want to, but we don't do that, so I really don't care. Talk to you. Like, we get it. Like, to be completely honest with you. Like,
yeah, I guess it depends on the type of job. If it's like a over the call type of job, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, it has to be that regardless, because like anything else, you're just doing physical work, lifting and doing all that other shit. But I like that. I'd rather do that than sit on a. I don't like.
Yeah, I think.
Shit on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, give me a meeting every day. Let me tell you something. Give me in a 2-hour meeting. I will sit there and fucking be playing Madden while I'm looking at your computer and sitting there like, I'll turn the computer on. You know what? You're right. We do need to. You know what? That trade didn't go through. I'll review that for you. Mute. Hey, boy, I'll be getting these in. And I just got 23. Smooth. Just bought Madden 23. Happy as fuck. I've been addicted to it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been overly into it.
I take that back. I had to think if I could do a hobby while being on a call or some shit like that, I'd do that shit.
Probably. I was about to say I was about to snitch on myself. I don't know whoever goes out. I was about to say something crazy as hell. I was say something crazy as fuck. But I want to talk about you a little bit. So,
all right.
You are not only the TikTok. I love your TikToks. Just to start
Appreciate
it. But also a makeup artist. How do you?
Yes.
So when did you become a makeup artist and like kind of what got you into it?
Well, I went to cosmetology school.
Okay.
Straight out of high school. And I originally went for hair, but there was a girl there that always used to do my makeup, and it just made me kind of like realize that I like doing makeup. Like,
you enjoy
it makes you feel like, granted, we don't need makeup, but you know, it just seeing people feel good. Like, I'm all about making people feel good, you know, beautiful and stuff. So it's just kind of, and it just got to a habit where I was doing it every day. Then I just started perfecting my craft more and more, and yeah.
Let's move forward. Yeah, I understand. It's one of those things where it's like, I talked to Shay about it. It's like an instant gratification type thing where you do something for a person and you can see their mood or like expiration, like I don't say expiration. What I was going to say? Expression change like instantly, just off of like seeing themselves in the mirror and see their reflection, and it's like, oh my god.
Especially when you get a client that is not confident, like it's like, dang, I just made her day. You know, like, and she just leaving like, I feel good, I look good. Because when you feel good and you look good, you do good. You just want to do something, you know? Right. So I like doing that for people.
No, that's a good point to what you want to do it. Yeah. Because it's bigger than just like, you can make a lot of money from it.
Yeah, and I still like, with my logo and everything, it's behind it is like, you beautiful inside and out. So I don't want people to come and think like, oh, makeup makes you. Like, it's just, for me, it's just, I want to make you feel good, period. Like, if you don't want a lot, cool. You want it less, cool. Like, I'm all what you want to do.
Yeah, I think that's dope. Because that's actually dope as fuck that you, like, the reason behind that. Because it leads into kind of like, the other day when we funniest thing is, y'all, we ran into each other at the liquor store the other day. And you were even talking about, like, the aspects of, like, detoxing and things like that to make the inside feel better in regards to, like, that. So, like, even knowing that, like, not even talking about makeup at all, like, that correlated directly to what you just said, like, in regards to being in beauty inside and out. That's dope as fuck. Now, TikToks. And now, that's what that shit had me. Them videos be having me rolling on top of like just the sounds you choose to use. What got you into TikTok?
I ain't gonna lie, the pandemic. I was bored as hell, and I started seeing TikTok, and I'm like, damn, like people getting views off of nothing, off of nothing. So at first it was just fun, and then I started my healing. So I'm like, okay, now this will probably be my content, you know, but it's like, I don't like to stick to one thing. I kind of like, because I feel like a lot of TikTokers now, they're so stagnant. Like, okay, you see me do dancing videos all the time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm more so, this my personality. Y'all finna see me at goofy, healing journey. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, because you're connecting yourself to just putting yourself on up there.
Yeah.
That's funny because I do feel like when somebody get a video that go viral when they dancing,
they doing it 500 times.
now you about to get 6 dancing videos a day. Boy, you about to rock the fuck out the hips. Hey, you about to get these hip rocks.
No, for real. Like, I do a couple easy ones, but it's not like my thing. Like, I'm gonna just do a dance because I just feel like it's so common for these TikTokers dances. No matter where you go, it make you want to do it. And it pisses me off because that's not what we doing.
It gets you so addicted. I ain't gonna lie, Lil Uzi and that rock shit, it's so addictive when it come on. Like it's contagious.
It's fun though. Like, yeah, it's fun. TikTok is fun though.
How long does it take you to do a video?
Oh, see, that's the thing. I can't be no content creator, but it takes a while. Like, cause like TikTok is weird. Like, you have to like adjust the sound with the video, and then like when you gotta redo the video, you gotta redo that part, and then it gotta all like
it all gotta make sense.
Gotta make sense. Gotta flow. Transitions gotta be on point. Like it's. So I see why they do it. I mean, they make good money off of content creating, but it's definitely an all day thing.
Yeah,
I see.
Sure. I take hours to create one.
I see. Yeah. That's why I just watch them. I don't make TikToks. You go on my profile, ain't a video on that motherfucker. I just watch it.
See, I make shit for studio, but like I can make some shit for myself, but I don't want to like waste my time all day doing that shit either.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Because even when I make our videos, like, and I started realizing people cheating on the TikTok. Like, motherfuckers really be cheating with these reels now, where they'll do a whole production and edit their shit on a completely different platform and then upload it onto the platform. So you be wondering, like, God damn, how you do all this?
Oh, yeah.
You on TikTok. Them niggas got a whole video editing crew.
Yeah, they pay for all them apps, CapCut, all them different apps that you edit. Like, but I mean, the videos be dope though. Like they
be fine.
They be fire. So, but it's definitely all day thing. But that's the thing. Like, I'm kind of conservative too in private, so I don't want to be. I feel like with TikTok, once you get to the point where they pay you, you gotta like really show like every part of your life.
It becomes a business at that point.
Yeah, it's a business, and it's like I still like to keep things private. Like,
vlogging is something that I just realized, like, it's difficult. It's because it's such a consistency thing. Like, TikTok just as well. It's like, you got to post. Like, the people who be getting, like, 500,000-600,000 views and, like, followers and stuff like that, it'd be like you realize, like, they be posting. Like, you go to their page. The video that you just watched that was posted 3 hours ago is, like, the 6th video down. They done posted 6 videos in the last 3 hours. And it's like, bro, I can't push out that much content at all.
You really can just film a bunch.
Yeah.
Vlogging is not that hard. I think doing TikToking is harder than vlogging because like you can do a bunch of content. What's some little things you be having? Not a gimbal. Is it a gimbal that you carry around with you? Use one of those and you Gucci. Just keep your shit stable. Film everything you do out the day and pick what you want out of it that's gonna make sense, and edit that motherfucker until you like it.
Yeah, I feel.
So do you spend like a whole day making different vlogs or content?
I don't do none of it.
Okay.
I understand like the editing process of all of them. I've done it before.
Right.
Like I know vlogging is just a bunch of film. Just if you at a concert, wherever the fuck you at, film that whole thing, and then just take bits and pieces out of it. It's just kind of like how we do the podcast. We film a whole fucking thing, and then if we want to do shorts, we'll take little pieces out of it.
Yeah, we just.
Oh yeah. I see that a lot on podcasts too. So yeah, that makes sense.
So I want to go into this next topic, and this is one that I think is pretty. It's a toxicity trait that I think people can have. Love bombing. And what got me in the topic of love bombing.
Explain it, because I don't know what the fuck love bombing is.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I can explain it.
Yeah, go crazy.
Okay, love bombing is when you. First of all, you're going in with a manipulative tactic. So you basically buying somebody's love, but your intentions are not to be with them. So you splurging, spending money, doing all of that, but you're not really trying to be with this person. You're trying to get them to the point where you can control them. So, for example, when girls date men with money and they're like, oh, like he cheats or he does some fucked up shit. As long as he buy a gift, she good. That's love bombing.
So who's the love bombing? Which
The guy.
The guy
He's
is
controlling
love
her.
Yeah. So it's using
with using gifts and
money, like attention, affection for periods of time in regards to use
no future with her.
for reference and using it for manipulation.
Yep.
So they call it a tactic and manipulation. So they say it's something where
rich men manipulate a lot of women because they have money.
A lot of men, but they say cults, right? They say cults are a big love bombing thing, and this is where the phrase comes.
Does Future love bomb?
Not necessarily, because he doesn't go with the intentions of
being long term.
Like
now, if you're not going in with the intentions of being long term, then you're not love bombing. But if you're like telling them, like, I want to get married, like, I want you to be my wife, and it never happens, and you know what I mean, and you just spending gifts and doing all that, that's
it's
love
another
bombing.
phrase for like gaslighting. Like people say, like you gaslight the person, like you tell them all these things to get them to do something, but all with the intention of not doing it.
Right.
Sorry, don't call me. So it's kind of that same idea of it. So it's like they say cults use it as a tactic, like showing love and affection to people and being like, oh, you're going to get this higher praise thing if you do this or do that. However, there's really no real concept to it besides financial gain within the person or powerful gain, you know? But somebody said, and I seen this tweet and it got me into it in regards to it. And they said, love bombing works on me because it makes sense to me that someone would fall in love with me in less than a week. Like, I think that is so weird.
I think that's a red flag.
For real.
Like,
explain that to me again.
So, in the phrase of love bombing, when they say the person loves into him, like the person is like pretty much like, oh, this person showing me so much attention. Why would I have a problem with it? Like, this person loves me now within such a short period of time. Why do I have a problem with it?
No problem with them getting that what they desire quickly.
Right. They don't have a problem with being gaslit the whole time.
So this person can treat them like shit, basically, behind their back. Right. Even in their face. Some love bombers, them manipulative tactics come up ASAP. Like, as soon as they feel like they got you, they gonna start doing controlling things. You can't go out, or you know what I mean? Like, they start, it's like a narcissistic trait, kind of.
Literally, that's another, they said the same thing. So do y'all feel like, in regards to love bombing, do y'all feel like that's a toxic thing in regards to that? Or do you feel like people choose to accept, because people don't feel like love bombing is a problem because they feel like if you choose to accept gifts, but you get treated a certain way, then you're choosing to agree to stay in that situation. So technically, it's not a wrong thing if somebody's doing it to you and you accept it. But do y'all actually feel like now, knowing the background to what the term is?
Does love bombing have to involve gifts? Like, does it have to involve money and all that?
Nope.
Like,
affection, attention, all of it could be a thing. Like, you could
obsessively do it.
What a lot of niggas do is they go with they get with a female with the intention to smash, but after they get the cat, they gone. That's pretty much
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same idea.
Kind of the same.
Yeah. Do y'all feel like that's technically wrong? Because like some do say, like in that reference, right, of simplifying it down to that, right, where a guy's trying to indulge into a girl so much to where they can get sexual intercourse, right? Do y'all feel like that's technically wrong if the girl chooses to have sex with them based off of the things they've done? Oh, because now that's the thing. Now it's a different way. Because now thinking about it this way, do you feel like that's wrong? Because some people feel like, hey, if the person agrees to it off of the things you've done, then it's not wrong. But versus like people saying like, no, that's wrong because you never actually had the intentions of what you were saying.
I think it's different if you agree. I don't think it's love bombing because you're agreeing to it. Now, if you speak to somebody, if you're talking to a guy or a girl and you're like, these are my intentions, this is what I want to do with you, and they saying they're going to do this or, you know, they showing you this and then it's a switch after they all have sex or whatever, then yeah, you love bombed her because you weren't serious. You know what I mean? Like, you just manipulate the situation to get what you wanted. But if you're like, if she's like, okay, like, yeah, let's do that, then shit, I mean, you agreed to it, so what you want to do?
Yeah,
I agree with you.
You know, like, you agreed to it. So it's not, it was different if, see, a lot of love bombers, they don't tell you exactly what they're going to do. Yeah. So if you telling you, right.
Because I know people, like, I know specific people in my life who I've seen them get to such a toxic point, but then it comes back once a gift comes into play or something happened where, I got this and now everything's fine. Like,
love bombing somewhere sounds like a hopeless romantic. Like somebody who's just
romantic can be loved
like
by
somebody
very
who's
human
just quick to fall in love every time they get with somebody. Yeah.
But that's a insecurity. Love bombers and narcissistic people are insecure people. They feel they need attention and somebody to feed their ego so that they can feel good. So at the end of the day, it's still kind of manipulative.
It's a very manipulative thing because I feel like anytime you use, I don't know, because like people will say like I'm a manipulative person. If that makes sense. Like, and I don't be trying to be, but they be like, no, you're trying to phrase it to make it sound good, to where you're not wrong, and they say it's like like trying to manipulate somebody or manipulate the situation.
Give an example though, because
okay, so an example is like the other day, me and Shay got into it, but then I referenced something. I was like, hey, like no, but you said this, and I said this back to you. You brought like she brought up this piece of being upset with this specific thing. Like she was upset with a situation, but something within it, she was more like she harped when she said it, right? And then I responded to that, and I was like, hey, no, like you're making this about that one thing. Like I never said I was like I wanted to do that or do this. Like you made it about that individual thing, and I feel like to try to express myself to like be like, no, like if you have a problem with that, then like I'm just pointing that out. Like obviously you keep harping this thing that I obviously tell you I don't want to do that, you know? And she'll say like I'm trying to manipulate her because I'm trying to turn it around that like make it that she has the problem with the situation versus like me being wrong.
I get what you mean.
And it's like I don't feel like that's being like manipulating you. I'm just defending what I'm saying. Like you know what I mean? Like when is defending turning
so was she
into
coming to you
manipulating?
about something that bothered her?
Yeah, that she bothered her. But then I like pretty much told her like what you saying, it sounds more not saying personal, like a personal issue, but it was like I told you I'm not that part, it doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? And she's like, no, it does. Like, and I'm like, well, if you ever like obviously you're the one who has the problem with that thing. And she's like, no, you're trying to manipulate me to believe that I have a problem with it versus it being a problem. You get what I mean?
So
versus me trying to like just
I know what you mean.
like I'm just defending myself. So it's like
okay, first of all, it's lay off on my Aries. Okay. Second of all, I get what you're saying. It's not manipulative, but I think she feels that you're dismissing what she feels about the situation. Right. So it's a way to like go about it. Like I acknowledge that, you know what I'm saying, you feel that way, but I'm letting you know that I don't, you know, whatever. And if she still says manipulating, then she's just in her head. But
yeah, but I'm like, because I feel like it's like, because there's a fine line, I feel like when you're in a relationship where people like, you're manipulating, and it's like, well, no, I'm just trying to like rebuttal. I want to defend what I like, what I did or what I'm saying, you know? And it's like, so I be feeling like there's a fine line with the manipulate word.
It's just how you word stuff, I feel like, in relationships. Because miscommunication could easily happen.
No,
like,
or ego could get
ego, yeah. If you in your ego, you ain't hearing nothing, but you wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you're not hearing nothing. So I guess it just depends.
That you got to take like 5 minutes before you have a conversation about something that you're mad about. Because I feel like if you say something like right away, and I just feel like this is everybody. If you say something like somebody that pissed you off about something, like something instantly, right? You see something that pissed you off. I feel like as soon as you respond to it, you're going to come into the tent like, oh, I'm about to treat the fuck out of this. Like, you know? Like, versus like taking that moment and being like, all right, let me logically come to this. Terrell's like, no, I'm on demon time.
No.
Terrell's looking at Ted like, no, I'm on demon time.
About me, either way it goes, if I think about it for 5 minutes, the pot is stirring. I have time to come up whatever I want to say to you, and it's gonna be evil as fuck when it come out.
Oh damn!
I don't treat people bad. You know, I give what you give to me. Mm-hmm. So if you do something in my head, I'm going, you just tried me. So now, if I take 5 minutes, that motherfucker finna become worse. Instead of me just saying it in the moment, like, oh, I don't like that. You know, and they could have came out with that way. But if I don't say that in the moment, it's gonna be, motherfucker, you got me.
Terrell said,
it's gonna be a whole bunch of motherfucker, you.
He finna go in.
Like, taking 5 minutes for you don't work, bro, because I'm finna, that shit.
Hey, I'm the same way, Terrell.
If it build up, it's gonna be worse than just saying it right at the beginning.
I'll fuck around and hit your ass with a paragraph. Stop playing with me.
Hey, worst thing. I can't, bro. I can't do long texts. I'm terrible at that shit. Like, I cannot have an argument on text. I'm gonna have to call you. Come on, we're gonna have to argue on the phone because I can't argue through text.
You know how many paragraph wars I've been through, bro?
Man, listen,
You
for
ever
real.
do a paragraph and they text something in between it, so you gotta be like,
That be pissing me off. I be like, shut the fuck up.
Right. You like, wait, like, hold on, let me see.
Like,
Let me see
ooh,
what you say
wait,
real quick.
okay, right.
That's why I can't do text because I'll be sitting there copy. I'm gonna come back.
And then
to
you
that
be getting
shit. I'll come
mad.
back to that shit.
Eventually, I gotta like, look, pull up. We need to talk about this in person.
Hey man, see, you can't get an argument and talk about it in person because I ain't gonna lie, that don't work out for me because it turns into, all right, well, you know, I'm gonna just roll this blunt real quick. Then the situation was too relaxed. Now we cool again, and we done forgot about the whole fucking point while I was mad.
See, I can't forget it, especially if it pissed me off. I can't just move past it.
No, I feel you.
Cause then it's gonna linger, and it's like it's gonna be some weird tension after that. And then if we get into it again, it's gonna get brought up again. Well, last time you did, you know what I mean? So it's like I just gotta get that shit over with now. Like, let's talk about it, figure it out.
and for sure, if you don't like something somebody doing, don't like let it linger in your mind. You gotta address it because they're gonna try you again.
Yeah, they're gonna try you again.
Off it, like don't do that shit no more.
Not that again. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. Don't let the alky be in your system. I feel like that's
That's how that toxic cycle start.
Hey, back to the original topic. What was the initial topic?
love bombing.
Love bombing.
Love bombing. I'm gonna agree with her when she say it's the intent behind it. You know, if you just upfront say I just want to fucking leave, you know, that's not love bombing. But if you have deep intentions behind it, like darker intentions behind it, then that's love bombing. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
Okay, counteract that point just in regards to that topic. Do you feel like in most situations without love bombing somebody in that specific situation, you're going to get what you want anyways? Because I feel like if you don't gaslight, then how are you going to get it? Like, how are you going to get that? Like, what you...
And that's what I was going to say.
You get what I mean?
Everybody kind of gaslight at the beginning of a relationship. Your true intention is not...
You ain't gaslighting?
Of course,
Hell
bro.
no.
It's like I said, bro.
Your true intentions...
It's like a job interview, bro. Like, you're not gonna tell them niggas everything you've done. You're not gonna give them the real references, bro. You're gonna give them the fake numbers.
For sure.
Okay, well maybe I'm just too fucking
good
real to
this way?
motherfuckers because I let niggas know like this is what I'm looking for, this what I want. If you're not, you know what I mean? Like I feel like when you real with people, you give them the option. When you love bombing, you don't give nobody the option to want to fuck with you of who you are. Like you just trying to manipulate them into liking you, and then they get to know you, and they see your tactics, and they like, this ain't the person that I met. You know what I mean?
Man.
So it's like, just be real. Like, shit, I ain't looking for nothing serious. Have a good time.
That's cap. Everybody in a relationship, when you first talk to somebody, is going to act their nicest as you do.
No, yeah, you get to know somebody.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And the thing is, for a lot of people, they don't know they have certain traits until somebody correct them on it. So everybody at the beginning of the relationship, whether you like
That's true too.
they're going to show a nicer side to you than what you're going to get when y'all know each other down the line.
but again, look at but again, we talking about love bombing. The definition is a narcissist. They know their traits. Their intentions is to fuck
But
you up.
everybody's a narcissist in the sense of, okay, so if we stand on that topic, yes, I agree with you. But like, it's like one of those things. What was your question? You said, do you have to be kind of that way to get what you want?
Yeah, like I feel like the question originally was that, do you feel like when you love bomb somebody, is it wrong? Because people feel like the term is like, some people feel like love bombing is not wrong. Some people feel like it's wrong. Because some people feel that as if I told you these things to get what I wanted back, I'm not wrong if you fail for it type thing. Like, haha, the joke is
That's
on you.
manipulation.
But
Okay, so I guess I got confused. I'm thinking you're saying, do you have to show traits of love bombing in order to get into a relationship?
even like that.
Not even a dark intention.
So
behind it,
even
but
that.
more of a, like,
We said to get to like the point of sexual intercourse, right? Like to get to the point of sexual intercourse, some people love bomb because they know like I'm not gonna get that if I don't give her the idea that I'm into her in that manner. Like, you know what I mean?
Why? Okay. So why the fuck does sex matter that much to people? Like, it's gonna naturally happen if y'all click. Like, it's gonna naturally happen. True. So I shouldn't have to manipulate you into getting some ass. Like,
no, but I agree. I agree with that sense. I think that's real as fuck. Like, if the connection's going to get you there,
she might be with it. You know what I mean? Like, but if you gotta manipulate her into like, let me just splurge on her so I can get some pussy. It's like, what the fuck was the point? Like, cause then what if you don't even really like her? Or she don't really like you? And if it was just sex, let that happen. But like, if you're like, okay, let me just buy her this, and that, knowing that I don't want to be with this girl or even really get to know her on that level, maybe if y'all vibe, it might just happen. You ain't gotta manipulate her into getting some coochie. Like,
that's facts. But I think people feel like in one-on-one situations, like, how I look at shit is this, like, how do I want to say it? In one-on-one situations, nothing's ever free. Like, when you're dealing with a person one-on-one and they give you these things, like, so that's why I don't get how people fall for love bombing, because what do you think they want in return to this? They just want your time? Like what did you like?
Right.
What do you really think their idea of that is? Like, even people saying the conversation of getting flued out somewhere or some shit. Like, and you hear so many different stories about people be like, "Oh, I left because he thought he was gonna fuck," or shit like that. It's like,
now that I automatically think you want to fuck.
what do you think he wanted? Like, why do you think he flew you all the way to where his body was? Like,
I mean, there are girls that think they don't. I mean, that's why I wouldn't get flued out, because I'm not finna fuck you. But
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think that's the intention. I mean, especially if you long distance with somebody and you don't really see them like that.
What did you think?
Y'all been talking for a minute. You don't think you finna go out there and just chill on the couch? Y'all finna get in, like y'all probably finna kick it, and
I came to say,
you know, like, I don't know.
They like, well, he's Prince Charming, he's doing all this, so let me go out there and see what he's about. But I get what you mean. I agree. It is stupid to go out there and not think you
or anything. Even he gave me this Chanel bag. It ain't nothing tied to it.
Especially if he's spending money.
Like, I got a
Don't
Chanel
think
bag.
that you finna get flued out and he ain't finna get none.
What you thought this? Even on rap shit, when the girl got flew out to New York, the one girl got flew out to New York, and she was like, he tried me. He walked into the apartment room with a key. He paid for the room. I'm sure he was gonna walk. Like, what the fuck you thought this was? Like, he was like, oh yeah.
I guess it's different perspectives though, because like if some people are looking for like say they meet somebody and they really like them, and you know he's long distance, maybe they thinking like we're just, you know, we're seeing each other, we're visiting each other. But if it's on some like I met you random and you just start splurging on me, then I gotta fly back to Atlanta or some shit, and you like, hey, let me fly you out here, I'ma think he wants some ass. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I'ma think that. So I guess it's different perspectives. Even with love bombing, like some people are gift givers, so they're not taking it as or the person doing it's probably not thinking like I'm
love bombing you.
I'm love bombing you, yeah. Because their
that's their
love
idea.
language is giving gifts. So I mean, I guess it's just like he said, the intention behind it. Like,
I ain't gonna cap. I have no problem with love bombing. I see it for what it is. This is always gonna happen. I don't think it's
an art of manipulation almost. It's like a tactic within it. It's like
both sides. It's been happening since the beginning of time.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. Well, I got this next topic because love bombing is a crazy topic. You can talk about that all goddamn day.
Yeah.
But I got this next topic. At this point in your life, do you feel like you're in the realm of wanting to make new connections and new friendships? Like, because I thought about like even love bombing, right? Like the art of manipulation and just everything. And even this tweet, it says, people meet me and say, you're so quiet. Nah, I'm reading all you motherfuckers. Give me a minute.
That's me.
Like, I feel like that's so true now, because now, like, before I feel like I used to want to be, like, everywhere. Like, you know, like, everywhere, you're cool with everybody. And I started then realizing, like, you're making connections. You have all these different stances that you're putting your, like, life into that necessarily don't really all too much matter or all too much, like, are meaningful relationships. They're just relationships that tied to nothing. You know what I mean? Oh, we hung out back when we were in high school and we're cool now. Or we used to chill because we met somebody and now we still talk and hang out for what reason, you know? But then even for like new people, I started to realize, like, even when I hung out, depending on the person that I hung out with, you know, like, it was like, what did I get from this? Like, nothing? Like, I don't know. My time, I feel like, is way more valuable in regards to the people I spend it with. Facts. So, like, do y'all feel like y'all want to make new connections with people, or, like, open to that, or y'all kind of, like, set with the people that you're around? I'll start with you, Shanell. How do you feel?
I feel like as I grow, I'm gonna meet new people because you outgrow people. Like
100%.
Like you said, like, was it really worth it? If a person ain't bringing value to my life, then they're a waste of time. Because I should be able to add value to your life. Like, if I'm in your life, I'm gonna motivate you and push you to do better, or whatever it is that you got going on, I'm gonna try to contribute to that in some type of way. But if you're not reciprocating that for me and you're just around to kind of just be in my business or see, or you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what is the point of the friendship? Or what is the point of the relationship?
If it's very one-sided, like where you start realizing like you're the friend and that other person isn't really the friend.
Like you just here. And I get irritable, so it's like, what do you like?
Yeah, because I also know like you're a person that got like close friends. You know, like you're like inner group, and then it's like, and I feel like almost the same way. Like it's my inner group of friends, and this outside of that, it's like.
I feel like now that I've been like, growing and stuff, I feel like I am outgrowing people, not my circle specifically, but I have outgrown relationships because my mental now is focused on future things like, becoming better. So if I'm around people who aren't doing things to become better, then of course it's gonna kind of like, I'm not gonna not talk to you because you're not on the same wavelength as me, but I'm not gonna like kick it with you like that because you're not doing shit. You know what I mean? Like,
no, and I can honestly say, like, when we first ever met, right, years and years and years and years ago, when we first ever met, it's funny because I like, as you say that, like, even now I feel like it's like, closer to you now versus then is like different, even like regards to that. So it's funny, even just like seeing that change. And
I know.
So it's like even the dynamic in that. So it's like, I don't know, because people always say like they know who my closest like friends are. It hasn't changed over years, and it's like I feel like I've even got less friends over that time because it's like, I don't know, like if I got a reach to be, and that's one thing I will say is I suck as a friend in regards to like, I don't know, like I be sitting there thinking, right, so many people hit me up like just smoking wise, right? Hey, why you don't, let's smoke, let's chill, let's smoke, like let's match, all this shit, and it's like I could go and hang out with them and match or whatever it may be or chill with them. But then it's like I literally can hit Smoot up and come over and bro, we can literally sit here and some days we can sit here and talk. Some days we can sit here and not say nothing and just smoke and it's just cool. It's nothing to it. But it's like, I don't know, it'd be weird because it's like there's so many people I meet that be like, hey bro, yeah, let's go, let's do this, let's do that. Like I see you be doing that, let's do this. And it's like, do I know? Like, because I feel like I'm the most send-off motherfucker in the world on accident. Like, literally on accident, I'll be sending people off to the mood. Like, Terrell, do you feel like you in the mood for that?
Say it over again for me.
Do you feel like you're in the realm for wanting to make new connections and new friendships?
Nah. I've never been that way, ever. I don't think I would know other people if it wasn't for y'all. I swear to God, I've never talked to nobody else. Like you, Alex, Delwyn, Smoot. That's the only people I talk to. I only know other people because of y'all. Like I've never like went on my. Besides the people like I knew before I met y'all, type of shit, and like grew up with shit like that. But
nah, I feel you, bro.
I don't know fucking other people, bro.
I feel you, bro, because like y'all know how I am. Like I'm shy, bro. I'm very closed off and shit from people. I don't really like talking, so I only talk to my core people, bro. Right, and I don't know. I don't really try to make a lot of new friends, but I'm not an asshole. I'll talk to anybody, bro. If anybody want to talk to me, just like, what's up, Smooth? What's up, my nigga? Like, you seen that gang last night? Hell yeah, I seen that gang, bro. No, I'm not one of them dudes that's gonna be like, man, get the fuck out of my face, bro. I don't want to talk to you.
No, I feel you. That's me too. Some people think that I'm mean though, because I guess I just mind my business.
As you say that, I don't like you motherfuckers on my face on my Instagram testing my character yesterday. I put up a poll and asked people, do they feel like I'm an asshole or a nice person? And I don't like how many people voted that I'm an asshole.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I keep it real with you. I said you was an asshole. But I ain't post that shit and made my own little sub tweet and all that shit too.
That's the thing. You see, I ain't do all that. Making subtweets.
I ain't make a whole story about it.
This is my thing I don't really like. You motherfuckers was all some of the closest people to me. And then
let them know. Let them know.
Motherfuckers. And then I felt like one person, they told them, because I was low-key, I ain't gonna lie, I was talking shit. I was like, I can't stand this motherfucker, right? And like literally telling shit the night before, right? I was like, I can't stand this motherfucker. Like, this person that's just like, I don't really like this person. Like, I've always been around that person. I don't necessarily like that person. Then they voted that I was an asshole. So I was like, you know what? Fate told you. And I agree how I feel about your pajamas. Like, you know what? So we both feel the same. I know.
I can't be around anybody. I don't mix with a lot of people. I don't know if it's because I'm big on energy and I'm very I'm big on energy. Like I can feel when it's like
when the mood is off.
When the mood is off, or when you off. Like, you know, like I kind of just sit and observe and like, you know, I just like to feel people out first. I'm not mean though. Like you talk to me, I talk to you. Like if you hey girl, you know, and like, you know, I'll do that, but I'm not big on just walking up to people like, hey, how you doing? Or
what up?
You want to come over here? Or no, it's like if it happens, it happens. But
I'm the same way.
Like,
no, I can agree. All right, so yeah, I do necessarily agree with you. I'm just not in the realm for new people. Like I don't know if I'm stuck in my ways, like becoming that old ass grandfather that they tell you become, that old ass grandparent who mean as hell. But I don't know. I'll be having to be nicer to people though, because Shay said I was an asshole over the holidays. So
I don't think you're an asshole, bro. I think you just acting your own self-interest. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I do agree. I pointed out the fact that I'm a little selfish.
Do you feel like you don't like meeting new people because you don't like experiencing new things?
No, that's the thing. I don't have a problem with that because, like, I'm open to like anything. You know what I mean? Like, if I find something that piques my interest and like, hey, shit, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never like closed off to anything. It's just necessarily like trying to build like deep ass relationships with certain people.
Yeah.
Like, if I feel like okay, cool, like, not saying in a selfish way, like kind of what Terrell said. Like, I do kind of understand it. Like, it's self-interest. Like, do I feel like you bring a positivity to me that I could, like, you know, help feed back off of? Then, like, yeah, I fuck with you. Like, let's have a relationship, you know?
Yeah.
And then if I feel like that relationship gets stagnant to where it's like, all right, we just friends now to just try to be friends. Or if I feel like I'm trying to be, I have to work to be your friend, I don't want to have to do that. Like, if it's not natural, like how you say, you know, relationships, if it's not a natural thing where it's like, oh, we're just, like, it works together, I don't want that shit. Like,
I feel that.
I feel you.
Cause I don't know. Cause obviously in Shay, some relationships, you know, it'd be like, cause she's what she does for a career, you know, even you being a makeup artist, what you do for a career, or having to interact with so many different people, it's one of those things where it's like, you're not trying to be everybody's friend, but there's so many different energies that come to you that want to be cool with you.
Oh, I separate business. Like, I mean, you're going to naturally talk to your clients because you know, you want them to feel comfortable. But you also got to know, I wish we would go back to the basics. Friends, associates, and acquaintances. Your friends are people you fuck with, like, your close friends, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes they turn into family. Associates is like people you know, but you don't talk to like that. It's like you see them when you see them type shit. So I don't call everybody a friend. Like, and that's the thing. People are so quick to call people their friends. And it just makes me think about the situation with the girl that just died in
that shit
in Cancun. Like, and granted, she knew them, but it's just like again, when you big on energy, you feel that. Like, you know when people ain't fucking with you or ain't right, or you know, so it does make it hard to build friendships.
And for y'all in y'all situation, y'all be having a lot of clients trying to love bomb y'all because they intend to be y'all friends because you do makeup.
Because you do right.
Oh yeah, y'all can get love bombed, boy. Because they'll bring. I mean, the other day, Shamir had a client that was like, "Girl, I was at the store and I was at the makeup store and I see all this shit and I just thought of you and brought it to her." And I'm like, "See, it's like it's weird, like that little shit like that." It'd be like, "All right, she stuck to you, right?" And then she was like, "But I need to reschedule." Like, you know, little shit like that, like hit you with a positive, like get you high to bring you down a little bit.
Gotta set boundaries. Keep them as clients, because they will do that. And like people will try to get free shit. Like, okay, I'm cool with you, so you know, can you just get me in real quick, or can you just like, no, you get on the books and that's what it is. Like
people, they like Shay pointed that out.
They'll respect it if they fuck with you.
If they really fuck with you, they gonna respect how you do business.
Yeah, facts.
Like, they respect your business in that way. All right, so that was a good topic. All right, Shanell, let people know where they can find you on everything.
All right, TikTok. I got a few, but Shanell Evette and it's Nails. Instagram, it's Nails _. I don't be on Snapchat. Have that up here too.
Smoot will put you the hashtag, you know, the little box will pop up.
Cool.
Yep, follow it. And then I was gonna say, here I had the links and everything in the description just as well. But man, it's been a good week. It's your boy AJ Smoot Terrell, and we out. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Bah.